Welcome witches to today's video. We're going to go over our October TBR. Normally I have fairly large TBRs. This month I'm going to pare it back. I ended up in September doing a lot more mood reading, and because of that, a lot that I had on my TBR, I ended up not reading. And so my intention is to catch up for October on the ones that I didn't finish in September, if I also wish. Also to do a little bit more mood reading. There are 5 books that I want to prioritize this month. I only have 4 here because one of them I haven't bought yet, but I really want to. And it's kind of an excuse to buy it. I know. So we'll go into that one first. And that would be The Bewitching by Silvia Moreno-Garcia. It's horror about witches. It's multi-generational, multi-timeline. Minerva is in school studying the history of horror literature. Didn't know that was a thing you can do. Sounds very intriguing. During the study, she's learning more about these horror stories that are supposed to be fictional, but maybe they're a little bit more true and nonfiction than they are fiction. Usually Silvia Moreno-Garcia books have such a vibe, such a spook, like perfect for an October timeline. And I'm just really excited. I love that it's adding in a witch element, which I love. It's Silvia Moreno-Garcia with the vibes. I just think it's going to be out of this world. Fantastic. Fingers crossed. The next one is going to be The Wedding Witch by Erin. This is a romance, and frankly, after setting up for this and kind of looking at it, I may end up saving this for Christmas because it's winter solstice. It's got a very Christmassy vibe. We'll see. This is a third in the X-Hex series, which is a series I've really enjoyed. This one takes place in the past. After a spell goes wrong, Tamsin and Bowen end up 60 years in the past at this winter solstice, and it's following their love story. I don't know. I know it takes place like the spell goes bad while they're at a wedding, so I'm not sure if it's going to end with them at a wedding or just because it happened at a wedding. But we'll find out. These are always kind of fun, perfect mix of magic and fun, lighthearted, plus love. They're fun little romances to read. The next one is Witching Year by Diane Helmuth. I'm so excited for this. I have been really enjoying memoirs, and this one is about the witch. It's about this woman's kind of a journey to discover her relationship and her place in witchcraft, which I would love to do. And I think that's really exciting. I'm curious to see how she goes about it, what her experience was, both positive, negative, and see where she ends up. And I think that's fascinating. So I'm really hoping for another really good memoir. The next one is a true crime, The Man No One Believed by Joshua Sharpe. This is about a man named Dennis Perry who was accused of murder back in 1985 of Harold and Thelma Swain at this church in Georgia, I believe. Yeah, Georgia church murders. However, during Joshua Sharpe's kind of investigation, maybe he is innocent, maybe there's some corrupt things going on. This is really looking into that, kind of bringing light to the situation and seeing if maybe this man, Dennis Perry, who got accused and sentenced to a double life sentence, maybe isn't innocent, and how do you free him if he is? And also, I think somebody else who was like a key witness showed up dead, and that adds another layer to it. I think it's interesting, and I'm really excited for this one. Last but not least, we have the book Bewitching by C.J. Cooke. This is a horror. I'm pretty excited about this one. I think it'll be perfect for the October timeline and just really diving into spooky season. A group of kids went hiking in this remote Orkney Islands. I hope I'm saying that right. And one ends up dead, one ends up missing, and one ends up waking in the hospital. However, she answers to a different name and doesn't remember her mother. So now that girl's mother is trying to figure out what happened. And I'm guessing there is something spooky going on with the island. And I love that. This is much shorter than my normal TBRs, but I've just really been enjoying kind of more moody reads. Plus, I keep seeing other people and they have like really good book recs, and I want to read it right then. And so I do. And then it gets like my long TBR all thrown up. So while I don't think this is all the books that I'm going to read, it's the books we're going to prioritize. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one for more pages, miles, and a little bit of magic. Bye, witches.